Slowhands Rock Talk Show.
Right, Gav, we have got an album review to do for this episode, so I'm going to let you do the honours. Got this in the post not too long ago. I know who it's from. Let you take it out, you can have a wee look.
Christmas has come early.
So you might have seen the Australian band Alcotomic.
Still sealed.
Australian band Alcotomic came on the podcast, or 2/3 of them came on the podcast to talk about the band itself, and you'll maybe recognise J-Bro, the drummer from Duke Cartel, his previous band. So I've spoke with the guys before. At that time they were releasing singles and slowly recording the album. The album is out. Johnny was kind enough to send me a copy for us to review, which is what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to listen to the album. Some of it I will have heard because I keep track of this band, and they do the unusual thing, which I still think is quite cool. They still make music videos.
Sweet, not enough bands do that.
There's a lot of bands don't do that anymore. So there is a few of the songs I have heard. I think I've probably heard about half the album. What I've heard so far I like. I don't know if you've heard any of it, or you might have heard maybe one or two songs in passing, because I have played them on the radio show as well.
I've probably heard some of them, yeah. Cool.
But get it out the wrapper. Thank you to Johnny, obviously, for sending the album across. It's always appreciated. We'll return the favour, as we've got a little bit of music in the works, which
like 20 years in the works though, isn't it?
Yeah, J-Bro's already heard a couple. Don't know if he's been kind, just saying it's sounding good, but he's liking it so far. He's not as strong as he used to be.
We're old man.
But we're going to listen to the album. And what I thought might be fun, I've spoke briefly with the guys, so we're going to actually try and get it arranged that, I don't know if it will be the second part of this video or a second video completely, but we're going to speak to the guys.
Cool.
And we'll ask them any thoughts that come up. So we'll take a wee note about the songwriting itself, along with any recording questions that we've got, and then it might be an all-round good video to do an album review, but second to that also speak to the band and find out, get them to answer any questions we have.
Sweet.
But the album 8 Second Empire, it's a great wee album cover. On the back of it we've got 10 originals. Look at them faces.
And some chappies.
Yep. So I reckon we just pop it in. We'll do the first song. You've got a pen, you've got a paper to jot down any significant...
It's a red pen as well.
That's for anything that's bad.
And I've got a black pen as well. I'm sure it'll all be black.
So we'll jot down anything that we feel worth shouting out about. Maybe even keep it aside as well, we can ask the guys.
Yeah, cool.
So the first song is called Bridges. This was the first single that they released as well. I'm familiar with it. I don't think you are. I think you're going to like it. So we'll just play it and see what happens. Okay.
Let's go.
So 3, 2, 1.
Blood of LA, the mountains instead, they show
Gav, that was the first track, Bridges.
Cool.
First single that I heard from the guys. What's your initial thoughts when you hear that song? The actual song.
Catchy.
Think of the songwriting as well as the actual how it sounds.
It's got a good mix on it. It's got a good balance. I like the bass line on it. It's almost like the guitar's just kind of playing the chords and beat with the drums, but the bass line's got a nice wee melody. Obviously, being a bassist, I kind of home in on that.
I mentioned this to the guys when I spoke to them, and I mentioned it to you. I don't know why, but even to this day, I still get Alice Cooper School's Out for Summer vibes.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yep. I don't know if it's the drum beat or...
I don't know what it is about it, because the guys themselves, I think, were a little bit... It's not a comparison they'd had before.
It's a compliment. It's a decent tune.
Yeah, but I don't know why. And what I said to them as well was the fact that there's a saxophone solo at the end. Now, you could have easily put a guitar solo in there, and it would have sounded really good.
The sax just seems to... I can't imagine a guitar in there now.
But
the sax worked. I like it.
The sax just... It sets it apart from the next 10 rock songs that you hear.
Aye.
It's something just a little bit different. Sounds great. Who played sax? Was it one of the guys? Was it a friend? I don't know. We'll need to ask the guys.
Let's find out.
Cool song. Great mix.
Yeah.
It sounds solid. It's a great first single.
It's good stuff hearing it in the stereo. It's kind of hitting you sonically.
I think that's a really good...
that's a brilliant
opening song. It's a great song to introduce people to the band that have never heard them before. Will we dive into the next song?
Next one, I'm thirsty for more.
Next song is called Sunshine, something we don't have a lot of in Scotland.
Loads in Australia,
so
but
Sunshine, that's the big thing up in the sky.
Oh, that big ball of fire that we see twice.
Here we go. There we go, Gav. Nice. So that was the third track, Sunshine, in case you didn't know that. Initial thoughts on that one, because it's quite different from the first one.
First one, definitely. Again, it's catchy. Like, they can write a hook. But you were telling me, like, some of this was written kind of late 90s, mid-90s, late 90s. So there is, you can hear...
Johnny might correct me here, but my understanding was that the band originally existed in the 90s. towards the end of the 90s, they took a break of sorts. And I don't know when the band got back together. Obviously with J-Bro, I don't know if it was around lockdown time, but the way Johnny explained it to me was he was going through old demos, a lot of which I think turned into this album. So there's that lovely sort of 90s, that's why there's a lovely 90s feel to it, but it doesn't sound dated. It still sounds extremely fresh.
Yeah. No, that...
And what you said to me as well when we were listening to that, yes, you've got 3 members. Obviously, in the recording studio, you get to layer it up, add a bit extra, but the bass, drums completely build the foundation of the song there that allows the 2 or 3 guitars to sit on top. You've got different vocal harmonies. Tempo kind of goes up and down a wee bit.
Nothing's competing though. See, in the mix, there's nothing that's like, oh, that's a wee bit too loud, or that's not loud enough. Everything's just, it's perfect.
And I do like it when you've got a guitar riff that stops completely. But the drums and that keep going. I don't know why, that's just something personal that I quite like.
No, and you can really hear that bass tone, that gritty kind of
guitar harmonies. Is that all Johnny? Is that the other guys in the band? And what about when you do it live? Do you have guitar harmonies live, or do you? Because obviously in the studio you can do whatever you want. You can add as much as possible. You'll need to do an edited version of that live. So it'd be interesting to see how the band feels these songs come across in the live setting compared to the studio.
Cool.
I liked it though. Again, you're going to have to put wee marks against I want your top 3.
Oh, right, okay. Right, okay.
You can jot it down. Just use that, that's fine.
Sweet.
Next song, 17. A long time ago, since I was 17. Even longer for yourself. But,
I was 17 a long time ago. Maybe it's a cover of Winger.
We'll soon find out. 17, 3, 2, 1.
Company habits, you don't need
There we go, Gav. That was track 317. Initial thoughts when you hear that track?
Again, it's catchy. See the production of that, it's immense, it's awesome.
I have to say, I thought the bass line stood out really well in that. There was some really lovely little bass licks between chords.
It's the sort of thing you could listen to 3 times in a row, and every time you'd hear something different, your ear would pick up something different. But yeah, there was some nice wee bass flourishes and stuff in there.
We have got we're jotting down questions about the recording part of it, because it'll be great to actually then ask the guys. So we're not going to give too much away at the moment. We'll make the guys think when they come on.
Cool. Dive in, give them a heads up.
But next one's Hanging Out, which is what we're doing right now.
Cool.
So 3, 2, 1. Right, Gav, that was track 4, Hanging Out. I really like that. I've not heard that one before.
My favourite track so far. I don't know what it is about that one. I like it. The bass is playing a kind of leading role in it. A nice wee kind of, almost like a bass solo, like when it goes up.
Yeah. See, it's funny, we obviously pick up on different things. I really liked the verse and chorus are completely different.
Yeah.
The chorus is quite uplifting. The verse, it's you've kind of got the, I don't know what chord it was they were playing. Very different, but they actually work very well together. But very different. Nice uplifting chorus. You got guitar harmonies in there. It wasn't really a bass solo, but you've got the high bass playing during the bridge section. That's probably one of my favourites so far.
Yeah, no, that's top of my list so far, yeah. Still got another 6 tracks to go though.
Next one, Tom Lee Park. I have heard this one, but you have not.
I've not. Who is Tom Lee Park? Is that a question we need to ask?
Maybe it's just an area. Maybe it's where they would go to, I don't know.
To hang out. Well, that's where they were hanging out.
That's where they were hanging out when they were 17 in the sunshine.
But it's complicated. Right.
Right, here we go. Tom Lee Park.
I heard you're coming back. Do you remember our blood pacts? We did a job on this old town till the county judge put you down. So why do we take the long way home? The wrong streets we used to own. Meet me at Atomic Park, 2 hours after dark. We've always been so blessed, raising hell when we were just the best. You always took the blame. I won't put you all to shame. Why do we take the long way home? The wrong streets we used to own. Meet me at Atomic Park, 2 hours after dark. They won't be all so smart. Down at Atomic Park. Some things here have changed. It's nothing we can't rearrange. Why don't we take the long way home? The wrong streets we used to own. They're gonna pay the price. Well, it's no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice. No sacrifice.
There we go, Gav. So that was track 5,
halfway.
Tom Lee Park. I don't know if that's a place that, or if there's more meaning towards it. What's your thoughts when you first heard that? I put down just a very quick message to say thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos, like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the episode and give me some suggestions on who I should interview in the future. Back to the video. I was really liking J Bro's drum tone. I've liked it through all of it, but I was liking it. I don't know. I'm not a drummer. Is it called accents?
Aye, yeah.
The snare and the hi hat.
Yep. And then there's a bit where he's kind of doing this funky wee beat, and then he just does 3 hi hat snares at the. That just seems to. And then there's a gap which I like as well. Just give then straight back in a nice wee break.
There's something I just noticed, and it's been the same for all the songs so far, and I would assume it'll be the same for the rest. Johnny, who's an Aussie, doesn't sing with an Aussie accent.
No.
It's like you don't have any kind of accent, you've just got this sort of singing voice. It's quite fascinating because I've heard people say the same thing to myself. You don't sing with a Scottish accent.
Yep. It's like Rob Halford and Ozzy
It's a
Osbourne
bit like a sort of
accent.
It's like a neutral worldwide singing accent.
The international voice of singing.
Yeah. But you're sounding he's sounding good.
Brilliant though, sounds amazing.
Right, next song, they've stole it Avril Lavigne must have stole it from them.
She stole it from them.
Next song's Complicated. I'm sure it's just it's not a cover. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm always dreaming, a little crazy, no words could describe. You know that feeling. I could be wrong, but I know that I'm wrong. It's a little complicated. Wanna put my arms around you, sometimes you've gotta say no. Oh no, no, no. It's such ain't easy. Come on, baby, will you give me a sign? Are you my genie? If I rub you, will you say you'll be mine? It's a little complicated. Wanna put my arms around you, sometimes you've gotta say no. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I'm getting nowhere. Everything you say is so unfair. I'm only human. You and me, we make it perfectly clear. It's a little complicated. Wanna put my arms around you, sometimes you've gotta say no. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do,
Right, so Gav, that was track 6, Complicated.
Not a cover.
I liked it.
Yes.
I have heard that one before. I think I've actually played that on the radio as well. There's lots of different parts to that I liked. Again, it's got a guitar riff, it's got gaps in it, which is just a personal thing that I like. We had a wee bit of a discussion. Was it an additional guitar or was it keys?
Sometimes it felt like it was both, but I think there was definitely a kind of Hammond organ thing in there, which was nice. That's the first time I think we've heard that so far in the album. That
Who's
it's
playing it
prominent
as well? I don't know if it tells you who's playing the
Doug.
actual keys.
Bass, keys and vocals.
Alright, okay.
Doug. Was it Doug though? Ooh.
It's got a good ending because
Yes.
again, if you're playing that song in a live setting, if you've got the crowd on your side, you could keep that ending part going for a while with the crowd joining in. You could add an additional guitar solo. You could do whatever you want, but you could see that bit being extended live into like the next song or something like that. But I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Good pace. Again, it's another solid song. Next one, Pale and Thin. Written about
I'm
yourself.
pale and fat. That's the opposite of
So
me.
track 7, Pale and Thin. 3, 2, 1.
Trying to push you out, living in this small town. You know they're gonna cut you down. You gotta stand your ground. So why not give in? You're so pale and thin. You gotta keep Without love, there's nothing else. So why give in? You're so very thin. Keep on trying. You gotta keep on
There we go, Gav. That was track 7, Pale and Thin. What's your thoughts on that? Because we were talking quite a lot about. There's lots of different things in that song.
Again, that's another song you could listen to a couple of times, and each time there would be something you would, oh, that was different. There's a lot going on, but it works. It's not muddy. It's not messy. It's not complicated.
Again, I thought that if you're listening for it, the bass line was really keeping the whole song moving.
It was driving it, yeah.
It was driving it, along with obviously Jay Bro on drums. You mentioned there was a lovely little guitar vocal call and response section.
And then at the end it was the bass doing it as well. There was like a harmony line behind that outro bit, and then the bass was kind of doing it as well.
Yeah.
So
I like the fact that there was the pre-chorus, I think it was. There was this lovely little build-up to the chorus, which made it a little bit more effective.
Aye, yeah.
And we'll need to ask the guys, but I was saying to Gav, who does it sound like? And there was two big bands from over here in the 90s, a Scottish band called Travis, and
Ash.
where were Ash from?
They're English or Welsh.
I don't know. There was a Scottish band called Travis who's still on the go, and another band called Ash. I think they're still on the go as well.
They are,
actually.
yeah. I think they are.
And we thought like it sounded like a combination of those two bands. So I don't know if you've heard of those, but it's in no way an insult.
I was wrong. It's Northern Ireland. They're an Irish band.
Right. But yeah, so
Aye.
it's bringing back feelings of my youth listening to this.
Yeah.
Right, next one, Ruby Shoes.
Oh, is this about the Wizard of Oz?
Might be, so don't click them together quite yet. Here we go.
Myself in line, it's a long way down. I look in my eyes, I see cloudy skies. Don't you come around?
Gav, that was track 8, Ruby Shoes. Again, I think that was another belter. I liked that one. I loved the double time tambourine at the chorus. Lots of vocal harmonies. We were saying that there was like a hand clap that J-Bro was replicating on the snare drum at times. It worked really effectively.
Yep.
I said it was almost like it was as if someone had introduced the Beach Boys to distortion.
Yes.
That's a quote. It's as if someone has introduced Beach Boys to distortion. You can keep that. That's from me to you. I like that though.
Yeah, there was a good wee breakdown bit in the middle where the bass was coming down the way, the harmonies were kind of going up, and it just all worked. It was, yeah.
The only thing, and it's just me personally, I would have loved a big shredding guitar solo. But again, I think you could extend that song out live though.
Yes.
You know, it's got the type of structure that you could break that right down, have the crowd playing part, have the crowd either clapping back, either singing back. There's so many things I think you could do with that song.
Yep.
I think that would work really well live because, again, there's a lot of harmonies there that you'll not be able to recreate live. So you'll probably need to do an edited version of the song, but there's also enough in the song that you could change it up live and you could really build on that and extend it out.
Yep.
I think that could work really well live. The next one, Written About Yourself, Gav, Whiskey and Beer.
Diet of Champions.
So 3, 2, 1. Cool, Gav. So that was track 9, Whiskey and Beer. Initial thoughts, what do you think?
I don't think it's just a song title, but that really appealed to me. That just, yeah, that's my favourite track so far. One more to go, but yeah, that's... I don't know what it is about it, but
what I'd said to Gav was, of all... We've been listening to the song. Now, I don't know when all the songs were written, but they sound very, very much together. There's nothing that sounds out of place. That
Very
the group of songs belong together. They sound like they were written at the same time. If they weren't written at the same time, they've done a good job of making it all flow. Whiskey and Beer is the one so far that doesn't sound out of place, but it sounds slightly different from the rest. I really like that.
it's kind of got that X factor. I don't know what it is.
I like that one. I like the fact that I like the chord progression, and the chorus sounded a bit more menacing, a bit more darker. But I really liked it. I said to you, it reminded me very much of like Blue Oyster Cult, early U2, something like that. I even like the second guitar in the outro. It's doing like an upwards chord progression. Really nice. Again, another one that you could break that down. See, in the bridge section, you could keep the guitar going, have everyone clapping along. There's so many things you could do with that before bringing it back to the last chorus. Yeah, I really like that one. But sadly, we're at the very end.
That was too quick.
You're a Star.
Oh, cheers, Mal. Cheers, pal.
Track 10, You're a
It's the nicest thing he's called me.
Track 10, You're a Star. I've not heard this one, so we'll play it. We'll see what we think. 3, 2, 1.
It's too much at times. I see it in your eyes. It's in your mind. Through a power cord, out the backstage door. It's love, not war. Wanna say it's okay. You turn out the light, you wave goodbye. You're a star in my sky. You don't call, and I don't mind. You're a star in my sky. You don't call, so it's goodbye. Desperate for a hit and dodgy hypocrites. It'll make you sick. So nice to be famous. Forget the rest of us. I got no regrets. Wanna say, yeah, it's okay. There was nothing I could say to make you stay. You're a star in my sky. You don't come, and I don't mind. You're a star in my sky. You don't come, so it's goodbye.
Gav,
Nice.
that's it finished.
And then if that was live, then it's the damn spark curtain coming down
Lasers, smoke machine.
and a small hinge.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap style.
So Gav, that was the final track of the album, You're a Star. I think we automatically said highest tempo so far out of all the songs. We were wondering if Jay was playing to a click track, because it feels very, very lively. Sometimes I think playing to a click track stops that, but it felt very live.
It didn't choke it there though, it felt live, it felt natural.
You had said that it would not be out of place, that song, on an American Pie movie soundtrack.
Yeah, like late 90s, early 2000s kind of vibe to it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was the first proper guitar solo that we heard. I know there's been some guitar harmonies and bits and pieces prior to that, but I liked it. Overall, 10 songs on the album. I think it was a solid sounding album.
There ain't no filler on that one.
Obviously we've got questions to ask the guys with regard to how long did it take to record, where was it recorded, why was it mixed somewhere else, why was it mastered somewhere else, get their thoughts on all different things. But overall, 10 song album. It's just under 30 minutes long as well. So I quite like that, because sometimes I think albums they're too long.
Too long, yeah.
Like I don't want to sit and listen.
I could listen to another 2 or 3 songs though.
Nothing sounded out of place. I liked all the songs sounded, they worked well together.
The track order as well was really good. The way, did they think about what track went where, because it feels like Bridges is a good opener, you've got You're a Star as a closer, they and everything in the middle is just a perfect fill-in.
Yeah, nothing sounded out of place. I think.
How did they come up with the track order? That's
the track order was it worked very well. I loved the mix, I loved the songs. There wasn't anything I didn't like about it. I thought it was a really good, solid sounding. I don't know if it's a debut album, because I don't know if you've had albums before, but 8 Second Empire, for anybody watching, make sure you download it, stream it, show the guys your support, give them a follow on social media. It's really good. We'll do a part 2 to this. We'll get to ask the guys all the questions that we've thought up. But what was 2 or 3 of your favourite songs?
So I'll start with, the whole album as it goes is amazing, but Pale and Thin, Hanging Out, but my favourite song on it was Whiskey and Beer. Again, it might just be the title, but no, that really caught me, that song, and I would give that 10 horns out of 10.
See, my I think my 3 favourites are Bridges, Hanging Out, Whiskey and Beer. If I had to put them in order, I think Hanging Out's number 3, Bridges is number 2, Whiskey and Beer is number 1.
Nice.
For me.
Yeah, Whiskey and Beer's
when we're talking about Devil Horns, out of 5.
I think we're not giving them a 10, right? Out of 5.
Or are we? What
did we do? New season. Let's just go.
Well, will we do it out of 10?
Out of 10, right.
So.
Can we go to 11 like Spinal Tap though?
No, that's been done. That's been done.
Cliche.
So, 8 Second Empire. Out of 10, how many devil horns are you going to give it?
I want to give it 10. 10 out of 10.
I sound like an arse now if I don't give it that, but no.
9 3/4 out of.
I'm going to give it a solid 9 horns out of 10.
Brilliant.
Production wise, it sounded great.
Production was awesome.
So well done on that, because again, that can make or break an album.
I want to listen to it through headphones now as well, and just hear all those little nuances that I've maybe
I think every one of those songs will sound better seeing the band live.
Yeah.
I think you could do so much. It's almost like it's a great starting point from which the band could. Everything would sound better live.
Yeah.
And there's so much you could do with a lot of those songs, for crowd participation. Stretch out a bridge section, have an intro that goes on a little bit longer. Really, really good. Well done, guys. John, Jay, Doug. Great effort. And we look forward to hearing more songs from yourselves, but we'll get you guys on. And it'll either be the second part of this video, or we'll maybe do a second video completely.
Yep.
But
Cool.
until then, keep rocking.